The ACLU of Louisiana hosted its first annual Children's March for Racial Justice. And this was a chance for our children to have a seat at the table at this really important point in our nation's history and to raise their voices and to talk about things like peace, equality, fairness, and the fact that we're stronger together.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring.
We had musical performances. We had a young lady come and sing the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing.
It helps me remember I can do hard things.
We did a book reading, I Can Do Hard Things, and our young people read that book, and that was really just about meditations and affirmations on how do we tackle difficult things in our lives. We had voter registration, and we had STEM NOLA come and do some work with us on voter registration. And we also had the Studio B team lead us in an artistic exercise called Radical Freedom Dream, where our kids had the opportunity to draw out the world that they imagined would be their most peaceful, most happy world.
Wonderful. Can you show us what you drew?
I wrote, "Racism is the virus."
We had a beautiful march around the property where children held their signs. We did chanting, we did singing, and really just allowed them to claim the space as their own, to lift their voices and to really call out and ask for the things that they want, which is really just justice and the fact that they really want it now. People just flock to it because, frankly, I think they have been wanting to find a way to have these conversations with their children, but they just weren't quite sure how to do it. So this provided a wonderful opportunity for parents and caregivers of all backgrounds and children of all races to come together and really see one another, spend time together, which is something we haven't had a chance to do in the last 3 months, love one another, and really raise our voices against the injustice that we're seeing.
Black kids lives matter.
I want them to go home with the courage and the power to continue these conversations. There is something that we know, is that our children have the power to change the world. And if we just orient them in the right way, if we teach them anti-racist thinking, or if we give them the tools to understand how to deconstruct and notice racism in our schools, in their neighborhoods, and in communities, we can have a new world, a new generation of leaders that reject the ideas of hatred, that reject the ideas of harm and danger, and really embrace the fact that we are stronger together.